3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh! Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is an all-new NIO ET5, the touring version. And it's a very first NIO model launched globally, first start with European markets. The station wagon is more popular in European markets than any other place in the world. So why is that? Is it because the European people have more vacations than the rest of the world? Anyway, let's start this video by talking about the exterior design of the rear parts. Really, it is because the biggest difference with the normal ET5 is this part. So even though this is sporty, the hatchback, and with this moon theme package, you guys can see, it's getting darker. Definitely looks cooler than the normal package. Here, you will go to this very large roof spoiler. This one going to improve the aerodynamics and increase the range. As a touring version, of course, you will go to option for the electric tow bar over here, with maximum towing capacity around 1.4 tons. So that will be very camping friendly, or you can carry the things behind. Yeah, that's good, I like it. I personally think the ET5, the touring version, looks even more handsome than the NIO ET5, the normal version.
And how does it compare to the Tesla Model Y and Zeekr 001 in terms of the exterior design?
What do you guys think? Please leave your comment below if you have any thoughts. Touring version, of course, is more practicality. It's practicality. Let's have a look at the trunk space. Yeah, by pressing this button here. Alright guys, as you guys can see, the trunk space is much better than the normal sedan ET5. And it's pretty square. And you will go to underfloor storage like this. Here you go, and this one can stays over here. You will go to storage, more storage. And then the third floor here, and a little storage for putting like emergency keys. You will go to two sections on the underfloor storage. Like this, you will go this one, which is a bit tight. Yeah, you can do like this. Also of them could stay like this. Of course, if you think you need more storage, then we can fold down the signal seats separately. Like this. There you go. Here you go. Then you get plenty of space. Yeah. Another very interesting design of the ET5 touring version is this. Actually, it's the flashlight. So this one can be used in the wild, and we press and hold, and it's flashing in the wild. So which means in the campsite you can dancing with these little lights, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And of course, with the touring version, you will go to these many hooks and loops like this. You will go this one, and this one can be hanging here as the camp lights. Yeah, I think that's good. And it's of course we need to change the mode. Yeah, like this, and then it has become a camp light. Yeah, that would be much easier for the camping. And also you will go to this 12 volt 180 the power socket. Yeah, and right on this part you got this magnetic the loop like this. If you go shopping, you just put your shopping bag here, hanging here. That will be very stable. As you guys can see over here, the trunk parts on the touring version, you will got so many like these customizations. If you want to put longer objects, then you can take it off, lowering this thing on both sides. Okay, here you go. Sorry guys for the umbrella. It is because it's so heavy rain right now, and but we just continue doing this review for you guys. As you guys can see over here, the hunch is really sticking out, and right here you will go to this charging port. We do like this, it's opening automatically. That's quite satisfying, isn't it? And of course it's waterproof. You don't need to worry about like charging it on the raining day. Yeah. As a touring version, you will go to this roof rail, so which means you've been able to put more stuff on the top. Yeah, that's good. And the side design of this car is pretty sleek, especially I like this part. And it's a pretty similar size as the NIO ET5, the normal version. The length of this car is 4.79 meters. And then you've got these chrome surrounded windows like this. So if you choose the moon theme package, so these things has getting a little bit darker and looks cooler. Alright guys, the wheel equipped on this car today is 19-inch wheels. For the NG 2.0 models, you will always have the watchtower design, the LiDAR sensor on the top and a camera on the sides. So this one can achieve higher level autonomous driving, the city autonomous driving. The face of the touring version is not much different with the normal ET5. And you've got these raised parts on both sides, double dash daytime running lights over here. And that's very good. And also this one, a very large, the front, the spoiler, so make it even more sportive looking. Anyway, this car, the touring version, is still a very sportive looking. Now let's take a look at the interior. Alright guys, here on the second row of the NIO ET5, the touring version. So the front seat, the driver's seat, have adjusted onto this position, and which is good for me to drive this car. So I to sit like this, my leg room part, that's pretty decent, and also my head room part, yeah, that's much better than the NIO ET5. Yeah, and with this very large, the panoramic all-glass roof, which is around 1.35 square meters, and also this thing supports the transparent adjustments. Like transparent and shading. And as a touring version, you've got the cargo net section here on both sides, and then you can put the net here, so the car can be like divided to two different sections, the trunk part and also the front passenger part. I think that's good. All right, so the seat here, the seat is very comfy and soft, lovely. I like it, and you've got this very large, I think it's large, the armrest and the two cup holders here. The interior color on this car is very unique. I like this kind of color. The headrest is very soft as well. Yeah, that's good. And for the ISOFIX cover here, I think that's a very good design. It looks even more clean and elegant. Alright, the overall layout of this touring version is not much difference with the normal ET5 version. You've got all these layouts like dashboard, instrument gauge cluster. And the right on the center, you always got this Nomi, very cute. Hi Nomi. Hey. See? It's very responsive. And right on the center part, you've got this 12.5-inch AMOLED display, and equipped with Snapdragon 815 chips, operation no any issue, and with latest the buy-in 2.00 system with more functions. So the new system integrated with the new service. So you do everything on the car, and asking service, you don't need to look at your phone to ask for service. They integrated with all the charging facilities. For example, if we want to go here, and when you guys can see over here, so it tells you, automatically tells you like when and where you're going to do the charging things or the battery swap things. Here, yeah, the benefits of a new car always is the battery swap. You just go there and swap in like around 4 or 5 minutes, and then you can go. I think that's a very good experience, better, much better than the charging stations. And then you've got all these ambient lightings, like these many colors you can choose to make the cabin looks even cooler. Yeah, I like it. But for the steering wheel adjustment, you still need to do it here. You need to do like this. Nowadays, the car is all about electronically, yeah. But sometimes I do prefer they have the menus one here. That would be much easier. And the side mirror as well, you need to do it from the screen here, and then you can adjust the steering wheel part here. All right, the steering wheel, not much difference with the 85, the normal version, yeah. And it's large, and the build quality is solid. And this car, you guys can see, the build quality is quite solid. And all these covers on this car feels nice, yeah. And then you've got these wireless charging pads. I think this one going to support the 40 watts fast charging, and 2 cup holders right on this part, and that's the key. Yeah, pretty simplistic. And over this side, we've got this center console part. We've got 2 USB ports. Yeah, The dips looks alright. Yeah, the dip is alright. And you can open either way. For this car, we've got a heated function for 4 seats, and a ventilation for front seats, and a massage function for front seats. Yeah, I think the massage function, you need to pay extra for it. Alright, another thing I noticed here, the driver's seats, the driving position is getting lower. Yeah, like this. And my headroom part is pretty decent, like this plenty space over here. Alright guys, now let's see what this touring version is like to drive on the road. So now first thing, we're going to choose the driving modes, as you guys can see over here. So there is a few driving modes we can choose, like Sport Plus, Custom, Comfort, Eco, and Sport mode. Now we are under the Comfort mode, and the region braking is like very low, so you won't feel like any force to bring down the speed when you release the accelerator. So the NIO ET5 Touring version is pretty much the same powertrain system as the NIO ET5 the sedan version. You've got 2 motors, all-wheel drive, in total 360 kilowatt power output, and it comes with massive 480 horsepower. I think that's crazy. So if we put on this like Sport Plus mode, you guys can see here, wow, suddenly the accelerator is getting more responsive. I just give it a little bit and you can feel like something like strongly push you back to the seat over here. And it's no issues overtaking the cars on the road, on the city streets. Yeah, it really picks up the power. Oh, I like it drive under this Sport Plus mode rather than the Comfort mode. Under this mode, you can feel like a rough road surface. Yeah, you do feel like this bump. You do feel a little bit, but not too much. Overall, the chassis tuning of this touring version, I think it's tend to be comfy as well. Alright, so driving this car and even under this Sport Plus mode, I feel not too much difference with the normal ET5. So even today it's raining, so the road surface is a bit slippery, and it grabs the road pretty good like this. And you won't feel it's leaning quite so much, and also it's easy to overtake the cars. You guys can see over here, the Tesla. Oh, come on. Alright guys, now we just put on this Sport Plus mode, and then let's go to test out the 0 to 100 kilometer under around 4.0 seconds. You guys can see over here. So now I'm ready. Just you guys back it up, and I'm gonna try it a little bit. Right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, sorry guys, that was so quick. My camera, man, just accidentally, and the steering wheel and this Sport Plus mode is getting heavier. Yeah, this one is, I think it's heavier than the NIO ES6 new generation and the Sport Plus mode. 4.0 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. That's definitely enough for a city driving, and even you go to the twisty road, that would be very good. That would be fun. Some of you guys may complain about this, the rear view mirror vision on the NIO ET5. Now on the touring version, the visibility is getting better. It's not like that narrow as the ET5, the sedan version. Yeah, I think which is good things. But I heard the news, like the NIO, the store, they're going to launch a new product, the streaming rear view mirror. They're going to replace this thing to the streaming rear view camera view. So which means you'll be able to like get better visibility by using the camera. Yeah, there was one thing I forgot to mention. And this car also supports the ISA's Intelligent stop and start. For example, if we went to stop over here like this, it's very smooth. That's surprisingly smooth. Yeah, I like it. So you won't feel like other vehicles, like you stop at the end and then it's back forwards like this. So definitely, it would make your passenger better experiences, more comfortable. Hello guys, after driving this NIO ET5 Touring version, I have to say this car, the driving pleasure is same as the NIO ET5, not much difference. So this car is definitely a pressure driving car with very big power. You know, it's like 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers. That's definitely enough. So the station wagon is some kind of a balance between the handling and also practicality. Yeah, I think this car, for me, I would choose the touring version over the normal ET5 version. Yeah, so what do you guys think? If you guys have any thoughts, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching today's video.